Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We have a music collaboration beer, hence my bucket hat and shades. It's Ocean Alley. Australians, I don't know what you'd call them. They're sort of like surf rock, indie, very relaxed, chilled vibes. You always see them like on the coast, like fishing and on boats and all that sort of stuff in their film clips. So it's a Macro Monday beer too because it's Coopers. And Coopers are out of Adelaide. Ocean Alley are out of Northern Beaches, Sydney, I think. But yeah, pretty cool. Always like sort of sport or music collabs. Coopers are an Aussie icon, bit like Ocean Alley. I haven't seen them live. I was meant to see them live during, like, when the pandemic hit. I had tickets and everything, and yeah, it got cancelled. Um, yeah, got some good tunes. So this beer is, what is it? I'm trying to find the percentage. It's an ale, 3.8%. So you'd probably classify that as mid strength. 375 ml tin. It's even got the IBUs on there, 26. Um, it has Cooper's pale malt and wheat, Alora and Rawaka hops. And then it says, for our distinctive taste, gently rolled can. So yeah, every now and then Cooper's bottles or cans, they have like the sentiment just sitting there. Cheers, Mark. Good to see you, brother. So yeah, let's get into it. It's probably going to be nothing special, but we'll give it a whirl. And I've got my kicks out of Sydney glass. It's actually a brewery I wouldn't mind checking out when I go to Sydney next. When I got that glass, they're only just starting up. I think they only had one beer and I just liked the glass. I was like, yep, I'll have that, thanks. So yeah, it's afternoon here. I started work real early this morning. I finished about an hour and a half ago. I'll be in bed very early tonight, very tired. With our crew at work, we normally have about 8 blokes, and we're missing like 5 today at one stage. So the 3 of us that were there were absolutely buggered. So it pours like it's actually like quite a bright orange. It looks a bit darker in my camera. But yeah, it's like a sort of a burnt orange, fairly bright though. 2 finger head. Carbonation's pretty light. I would say light to medium body. Let's go a whiff. Very floral. I get some orange and some lemon. There's a bit of zest. Maybe some grapefruit. There's some pith there as well. I feel like it's more like with the orange, it's more like orange peel than the actual juicy center. Dogs are carrying on like they always do. Maybe some peach there. Definitely leans more like citrusy though. That Alora hop, I've never actually heard of that. So it's spelled Alora. Alora. If anyone out there knows of the Triple J Hottest 100, Ocean Alley's sort of one of those bands that quite often I'd vote for. Oh, hello, buddy. Oh, mate. What's going on? Happy to see me, the little one. You want a beer? Good boy. Suppose we better have a sip. He misses me when I go to work. Don't you, big fella? It's actually quite dry and bitter on the finish. I would say it's bready. It has a touch of that sort of copper coin thing that some macros have. It's only faint though. Not really getting any sort of spice notes or anything like that. It's very, like, fairly subtle. I want to see what it says on the back of the can. Might have to remove the sunnies. Coopers and Ocean Alley invite you on a delightful tour for your taste buds with this limited edition tropical pale ale, pouring bright gold with the distinctive cloudy Cooper's appearance. The fragrant ale is bursting with passion fruit, yuzu, melon, and stone fruit aromas. So yeah, passion fruit. I need another sip. See, I was getting that sort of orange and lemon. And yeah, now that I think of it, yuzu has that sort of like slight lemon taste to it. So it's probably the lemon, probably the yuzu that I'm getting. But yeah, I'm not really getting passion fruit. It just comes across very citrusy. Brewed for easy drinking, the citrus and tropical notes balance perfectly with subtle malty characters that invite you to kick back, relax, and enjoy the good vibes. And yeah, it's got like an emu and a kangaroo with a surfboard. It's pretty cool. So yeah, a song that I would recommend checking out if you've never heard of Ocean Alley. I would say, well, Confidence is the obvious one. Confidence was like a massive song. They got heaps of good tunes though. But that's a good one just to sort of see what they're about. Yeah, let's pour some more. Hopefully everyone's had a good weekend. I did a good stream yesterday and as usual fell asleep again. It's becoming a regular thing there. I can't escape it. I just get relaxed, well, because I don't sleep properly. Once I have a couple of beers and I'm sitting down on a recliner and that, then I get real relaxed and then I start dozing off. Yeah, boy. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight, but it'll definitely be an early bedtime considering I had to get up at 2:30 this morning. I'm surprised I'm actually awake now. I had some more beers delivered today, so the fridge is absolutely stacked. So yeah, I might even have to bust out another beer review. I just wanted to get this one done, just Macro Monday, and yeah, it's been sitting for a while. Yeah, shiver me timber. Pretty easy drinking this. I mean, it's got some bitterness to it, but yeah, it's like still pretty mellow. I definitely see it. They call it a tropical ale, but I definitely see it more as citrusy. Like you even get more of like a peach note than you do of like passion fruit. Yeah. I wonder if like when Ocean Alley go on tour, if this beer's sort of there like for sale during the gigs. Cheers, Adam. Good to see you, brother. I'm doing a Macro Monday. Good old Coopers. Coopers are busting out some limited editions now. It's good to see. Like they're sort of trying to fit in with the craft beers. Um, none of them are ever like big hitters or anything, but it's just good to see them sort of stepping outside the box a bit. This one's a music collab, Ocean Alley, a good Australian sort of indie, sort of folk rock, surf rock band. Hence why I've got the bucket hat and the shades on. Most of them are supermarkets. See, in Australia, we have these huge Dan Murphy's stores. They're sort of like a big, like a liquor superstore. Walk into them and they're a massive, like, industrial space. And there'll be like a whole section of wines, a whole section of macro beer, a little section of craft beer, like a big section of spirits. And yeah, like you'll get all the usuals, but then you might get some stuff that you wouldn't normally see at other places. But yeah, Coopers are one of those ones that they're in most bottle shops, just your normal bottle shops that sell like VB and all that sort of stuff. And then like yeah, craft bottle shops and that you wouldn't really see them. You might see them if they got like a special release, but they're definitely considered more macro than craft. Oh God. Yeah, we're really short staffed at work at the moment. It's been hectic. I really thought going to work today. I was like really not looking forward to it because I knew we were going to be under the pump, and because I'm in a new role, a lot of stuff's very different to me, like for me. So like I'm having to relearn all this new stuff, and yeah, it's like pretty hectic when we're missing people because like it's I have to sort of step up, and it's tough because like I've only been in this new role for like a month. So there'd be particular things that come up every day, and I don't know how to sort of normally deal with them. And yeah, some people too get angry with you, and they forget that you're only like new in a role. I mean, most have been good, like positive, and you get like I can't think what I was going to say. Yeah, I'm over huge turnover. Our business has been shocking. I'm starting to get cold. Woo! Cheers, Angie. Oh, need a beanie on and a hoodie. Oh, my slippers again. I think I've shown you the band Ocean Alley, haven't I, Angie? This is a beer, like a collaboration with them. I'm pretty sure I've showed you them. Good old Confidence. That's a great song. Knees is a good song. Yeah. It's just like Coopers are a pretty well known Aussie brewery. They're sort of in between macro and craft. They're iconic and they sort of deserve to be, but their beers aren't that great. I think they're just iconic because they've always kept it real and been Australian owned and been there and been solid over the years, sort of thing. But yeah, I've got so many good beers in the fridge. It's like, where do I go next? I can't wait till tomorrow's pay just to see what it's like. It's probably going to be one of the biggest pays I've ever had, just because I did so much overtime. I'll probably get taxed about $1,000. I don't know how I'd go scoring it. It is a macro, but for what it is, it's not bad. Yeah. Oh, mate. I see Coke. You know how Coke sometimes put the names on bottles and cans? I seen today there was a heap of different ones there. I seen Samantha, but no Sam. Even one year they had Sammy. I was like, fuck yeah. I reckon I've still got it in a box somewhere. I always remember like parents going through all the bottles with their trying to find their kids' names, and it'll have like share a Coke with and then the name written real big instead of Coca Cola. Yeah, I reckon for this beer, because normally with a macro, I'd probably score them if I like them around sort of 3.75 out of 5. I reckon that's what I'd give this. Like it's a sort of beer I could definitely like session. Um, it's got some decent flavour to it. It's just sort of fairly mellow, and yeah, a little kick of bitterness. It's sort of like a tropical leaning American pale ale, if you get what I mean. Yeah, I got messages yesterday from some of the peeps that went to Melbourne yesterday, last day of Pint of Origin. Apparently, a heap of the bars had these clear the keg specials because they've had all these other people's beers and now they want to put their own beers back on. So they were selling all these awesome beers for real cheap at the end of the night. I would have been like, fuck. Sounded unreal, some of the deals you got. Yeah, I'm going to go 3.75 for this. Good old Ocean Alley. It's all about confidence, baby. Good film clip. So yeah, it was only 3.8, so quite quaffable, sessionable, pintable. Yes. Well, I'll wrap it up there. I could possibly be back soon with a another beer review. If I do another beer review, it'll probably be something decent. So look out for that. But yeah, if I'm not back, I'll probably be back another early Arvo beer tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But I'm sort of keen for another beer review today sometime. So yes. Yeah, thanks for chiming in, peeps. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.